Hi guys, welcome back to Twisted Stitches. My name is Tammy, and today I am, like I promised, I'm taking you on my messy... I can't believe I'm going to do this. Okay, I was tagged by Darla at the Crafty Yarn Owl, and Darla did like her messy workspace, like where she does her crocheting and stuff like that, and her making, or basically I think of her crocheting. And she tagged me as like, show your messy workspace. Now, yes, I do have some stuff at my workspace, but I do a lot of fingering weight, small fingering weight, light stuff that fits in small little things. You know, I don't have like very much big, large, bulky things going on right now at this moment. And I enjoy working with the fingering weight yarn. Also, you know, I live in Florida, and even in the winter, sometimes, you know, stuff that's bulky is not needed, you know. So and it's summertime, you know, a lot of people aren't even making a lot of bulky stuff. Well, some are getting ready for the winter, but anyway, I digress. So now in my podcast, I said, y'all gotta be nice if I'm gonna do this, because this is scary for me, because it's a mess. It's a mess, truly. Now, this is judgment-free zone right now. If I do this, judgment-free zone. If you could tell me I'm a mess and I need to clean it up, I get you. I know this. I am disabled and I have a lot of problems moving around a lot. So in order for me to clean up this mess, I need help, and I need help. I'll explain as we go along. So literally, I'm going to be picking you guys up, and I'm going to put you on this. This is my little, it was my old stand, and I'll show you where I used to use this one, and you guys are going to have a behind the scenes look. This is just what you see. This is what I allow you to see. So you guys ready? We're going to go on a tour. Y'all ready for this? So I'm going to pick you up. Now, give me a little bit of time here. Hold on. Get my strength going. You guys ready? Here we go. Okay, guys, I've got you. Now, I'm just showing you basically what you see a lot of times anyway, to start with. Okay, we're starting right here. So I'm kind of, I'm going to do a little showing off too. So I get to show you some of the things that I don't know if I've showed you, or if you have, maybe you forgot about it or something like that. So let's get on with it. So you all know I have yarns up here. Now this is kind of messy up there, but you know. Anyway, now y'all promise not to call YPS on me, Yarn Protection Services. You promised, right? Okay, here goes. So first we're going to start with, let me move my chair out of the way here. This is the chair that I sit on. Y'all don't need to see that. So this shirt is the shirt I've worn a couple of times on the podcast. This shirt here was made with Karen Cotton Cakes. This shirt here, I don't wear this as much. This one I call my Frankenstein shirts. I don't know if you can tell for obvious reasons why. I made this. This was made out of Premier's Cotton Fair yarn, which is like supposed to be a number 2, but it's still really heavy, by the way. And this is called Moss. On the website, the moss looked more, I don't know. This looks kind of like Frankenstein green to me. On the website, it didn't look Frankenstein green, but I decided to use it because I purchased it, and yeah. So I wear this during Halloween time. So, and then I had the bright idea to use black trim. And then the next bright idea is to make spike stitches going around the neckline. Oh, do I have this inside out? Did I do, oh, maybe I didn't do spike stitches on the neckline. Anyway, I did spike stitches on the arms, and I did spike stitches down here. And to me, they kind of remind me of like Frankenstein's stitches in his head. So I call this my Frankenstein top. So anyway, now we will come over here. And yeah, I know. This box here, this is that willow farmhouse cotton I have in here. That's a painting that was done for me by Tom. This stuff, I have a couple of different things like paintings and stuff that I am going to want to put on this wall here. My goal is this is not going to be behind me anymore. I'm going to have my pictures. These are my grandbabies. This is on my youngest granddaughter here, Riley's very first birthday. That's my oldest. Oh, and her birthday was July 10th. I forgot to say it in the podcast. So happy birthday, Anna. I love you. That is my oldest. This is Riley, my youngest. My sons, my daughters. That's my step-granddaughter, Mia. That's my granddaughter, Bella. She is the middle one. She's 7. And that's Ava. She is 4. So, yeah. And this picture here is Anna when she was newborn. Anyway, I want to have all that stuff up. I have some the dots. This is diamond dots. This is a diamond dot painting, and I have a couple of them that I want to hang up. But I need to have some room, and so I'm not going to have the yarn behind me anymore. That's what I want to do anyway. Okay, back to this. So this is the Advent from Christmas 2020 from Felicity Yarn Studios from Zoe. That's the whole Advent right there. That's the hat holder that I got when I did the yarn swap. So, okay, I probably have a brain fart because here comes the scary part. Are you guys ready? All right, don't be calling YPS on me now. Don't be calling. That is down here, just this section right here. That is all my yarn of the months and some knit crate you see in there. Yeah. Okay, are you ready? There's some more yarn. That's just, you know, like Red Heart with Love. That's the yarn that I got on sale at Joann's when the mandalas were on sale. I showed you guys that. This here is what I just recently got at Michael's, which I haven't showed you and I forgot to talk about on the podcast. The Red Heart with Love. They had this one, which is Western. This one, which is called Documentary. And then I picked up this one, which is, I think, called Romance. And this one's called Romance. They had another one with greens in it, but I didn't pick that up. But these literally were $3 each. So I did pick up a few of them, enough to make like a large crochet project for myself. So you can imagine I did pick up a few. Yes. Okay, so now here is what I see when I am filming. Okay, this is my mess. Oops, there's my light. Let me shut this off because I don't need that on. Let me get that out of the way. That's my ring light. That there is the desk that I used to have this holder sitting up on those boxes, and I used to sit right there. And I used to do my podcast from this section. But then when I got the ring light, I wanted to move over back a little bit so I didn't have the whole entire room showing all the time because I have a mess. There's the top. Oops, there's those lights. I get that out of the way. These, see, this is my fancy lighting job, guys. These here are just from Home Depot. They're the clip-on lights, and they have like the natural sun. It's called like sun something light bulbs. It's like natural sunlight light bulbs. So that's what I point. And then I have this on so I look filtered and I don't look like an old lady. Anyway. Yeah, this is going to be a heck of a tour. You guys are going to be like, okay. So, yeah, this is my mess. That desk right there, that with the thing on it, right there is where I use when I have done my tutorials, the couple of tutorials that I have done. That's where I sit. And that is where my camera hangs from. And then this is another light right here that is very bright LED light that shines straight down. And I got that at Rural King, and they have them on sale right now, and I might pick up another one because they give off like a lot of light, and they're good for being able to see what you're doing, and especially if you're doing like a tutorial or something like that. So yeah, that's my fancy lighting system, guys. That's what I do. So in this tote here, that's from last year's Hobby Lobby clearance. That's this year's Hobby Lobby clearance. I only had 2 bags from that, but all this under there, underneath the table, was last year's Hobby Lobby yard clearance. I've used some of it, but not all of it. That's the Kobu or Kubu, whatever you want to call it. When that was on sale, when I bought it on Joann's.com and I showed you guys, those are it's my ride and die yarn right there. And then that, I don't even know what's in that. Oh my goodness, what's in this? Oh, I know what's in here. This is some yarn I got at Dollar Tree. This is that Premier, like, everyday whatever. I just had them in this bag. Yeah, this is the yarn from the Dollar Tree, the Just Yarn. Sorry guys, I know I didn't even know what that was. I forgot I had bought that. It's like chunky yarn, so I gotta use that for something. Yeah. Okay. In this box right here is more yarn. This here is like the really thick Lion brand. What is this? Hometown yarn. Guys, remember about 3 years ago, Lion brand had like all this hometown yarn on sale for $1 a ball. Remember this stuff? Can you remember this? Oh, this is Woolies, but they had this on sale too. So they had Woolies and hometown yarn, and it was $1 a skein. So I did pick up quite a few of them, and I did make some projects out of them. I actually only have 1 box left. I had 2 boxes, so I did go through 1 box. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. So over here is my, well, see, I marked it. That's Cutie Pie. I had gotten that on sale at Hirschner's, and I did do an unboxing for that. That just has some scrap yarns in it. That's all scrap yarns from leftover projects. That's scrap yarn from a leftover project. That's scrap yarn from a leftover project. This here is some yarns that I had picked up at, I don't remember what this was. This was like a discount online thing, and I picked all these up for like really, really cheap too. So if you guys are always wondering, like everything, 9 times out of 10, the yarn that I buy is on major sale, and you know, that's how I get my yarn stash. So these are all my newest Clover Takumi fixed circular knitting needles that I have recently purchased. They were all on sale on Michael's. They were like $5, $3. So this has been building up. I've been buying these needles for probably about 8-9 months now, a few at a time. Like I'll buy 2 or 3 and use a coupon. If it's not on clearance, I'll use like a 50 or 60% off coupon, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, in here, I have some of my clover hooks. This is my Chagu knitting set, needle set. This is a hat that I had started and it did not work out, so I cut it. I didn't like it. I left it like that. I haven't fixed it. Yep. This is a tutorial that I had done on my channel. That yarn here is the stuff I got to make like a little throw blanket. This is that Yarn Bee Soft Secret that I made the hat out of for Tom, but I hate the way it like pills like instantly, and I still got to make like a quick throw and donate that to the animal shelter, because that's what we had decided. That's what we voted on, and that's where it's going. Yes, I still have my M&M guys from a long time ago. They always sit there with me. This is what I used to put my stuff on. I still have hand cream because I have very dry old lady hands. Crochet hooks, scrap yarns. I made a blanket I made. This is what's left from the granny blanket that I made. I was thinking about taking this and mixing it with this and this, and this, and making some more granny squares. I was going to take this and this and this. Oh, not that. This. And making some granny squares with those colors. Those are my plans for some of this stuff. I was just going to start making some granny squares. I did make some here. And this is the tutorial I did, how to sew together granny squares. And I've just left that. This is made with the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. So, yep. There is my top tutorial that I made, the faux drop stitch top. There's my electric guitar that I insist I am going to relearn how to play. I used to play slightly when I was younger, when I was a younger teenage girl. And, you know, you get the bug, you get the itch. It was for sale for like cheap, so I bought one with an amp. Yes, I have an amp too. So now I'm going to take you to where I like to do my crocheting and knitting, and then the tour will be over. Remember, y'all promised that you weren't going to call YPS on me. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is where the magic happens. This is my robe. I always have my robe here with me because I get chilly when I am sitting on the couch, because we are in the living room and that's where the thermostat is. And if you turn the thermostat up, then it stays too warm in the bedrooms. So it has to be set a little bit lower, and it's always chilly out here. And so hence the robe to cover up with. So here, I'm trying to go slow so I don't get you guys sick or dizzy or anything, because I hate when people move too fast. So forgive me. This is a cardigan I made for Tom. This was, remember I was telling you the hometown yarn that I got for $1 a skein at Lion Brand. Well, this is one of the projects I made with that. This is a heavy, thick cardigan. And oh, look at that's coming out. See, this is the only thing I didn't like about it. It's worming, so that's what's going on with that. I don't like that. I have to keep fixing it. That's the only thing I don't like about this yarn. It's beautiful besides that. It's nice. It's a lot like Karen Simply Soft. Yeah, but I made this ginormous. This is Tom's. It's like 5X size. This was a lot of math to figure out how many stitches I need to do this. But yep, that's that. And then I usually sit right here. I love my pillows. And here are some of my projects. So right here, that's the hat that I'm working on. There's a habitation throw. Like I said, it's not bulky, so it fits easily. This is just a little TV table, you know? Do things like Werther's Originals to suck on, because I am a former smoker and I used to smoke. I stopped smoking 2011, I think it was. So I still have oral fixation when it comes to, I always like to have, you know, snacky type things. So, and being fat, you don't need to snack. So I choose to use like Werther's Originals, and you'll see I have some cough drops right there. I always have cough drops to have. Here is the project bag that I am currently using when I go somewhere and I take the hat or something small with me. That's the project bag that I got from Laura at Mad Mimi's. I'll leave the link and everything from everything that I talk about in the description box today. So that is That was done by Ella, no catchy name. And I love this bag. It's a nice drawstring bag. I use it a lot. There is the Sis Love. There is the Sis Love half circle shawl. And there, you can barely see it. This is the, whoops, now I knocked over my Sis Love shawl for this. This is that blanket that I am working on. That's all I have in here right now is 2 of the Bernat blanket yarns. So I have 2 skeins in this so far, and that's all I got. But luckily I have about 14. I have 14 skeins, so I do believe I'll have plenty to make this blanket a queen size blanket. So that's what I've been working on, guys, and that is my space. This is where I sit and do my stuff. So that's everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And remember, y'all promised, be nice. Hopefully before sometime in the next couple months, I'll have some help moving some things around and getting some things out of there. I have too much stuff in there. I have too much furniture in my other room. I need to clear it out so I can make some room to get my yarn better situated. I have some more shelving units to put up so I can get the yarn up and out of the way. So hopefully soon. So hopefully everything works out pretty soon. And that was the tour, guys. You guys have a great night. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.